Good morning everyone. As we had discussed that there are three states of a matter: solid, liquid and gases. Now, is it possible to change one state of matter into another one? What do you think? Yes, is it possible? It is possible to change one state of matter into another one, and this is possible due to the heating and cooling. So let us try to find out. Okay, so first of all we will take the solid. Okay, for example, these are the ice cubes for you. So this is a which state of matter? That is your solid. You can see that is your solid. Ice cubes are solid. Okay, if we will heat these ice cubes, then these ice cubes will convert it into water. That is there na. So on heating the ice cube which is a solid state, it can easily convert into liquid state, that is water. And can you tell me what is the name of this process? Yes, you are right. When the solid changes to liquid on heating or due to the high temperature, that is known as melting. Yes, this process is known as melting. So when the ice cubes are changes into liquid water, that is your melting. Okay, now what do you think? This water, if we will heat this water, then this water changes into gaseous form, that is the steam, water vapor. If you will put this water on a gas burner, and you can see the water changes into water vapor. So this process, when the liquid changes into gas, this process is known as evaporation. So the evaporation is a process in which any liquid changes into its gaseous form due to heating. So you can see his solid can be easily converted into liquid, and this process is known as melting, and the liquid can be easily converted into its gaseous form, and this process is known as evaporation. Now cooling also you can say help us to convert different forms of matter. For example, we can easily convert a gas into its liquid state, and this process is known as condensation. Yes, due to cooling. So you can see this is a glass of water. Okay, this is a glass of water, and you can see there is nothing outside the glass. Now I am going to put some ice cubes into this glass of water. Okay, and after some times you can see the puddles of the water, small droplets of the water outside the glass surface. Can you tell me why? Yes, this is due to the process of condensation, because water vapors, they are present in atmosphere. Okay, when this water vapors comes on this cool, this is very cool na, due to ice. So when these water vapors which is present all around this, when this comes in contact with the cool surface of the glass, they will convert it into their water droplets, and this process is known as condensation. So we will wait, and after that I will show it to you. Okay, now this liquid, can we convert this liquid into the ice? Yes, when we'll put this liquid into ice container and put it into the freezer, it can easily convert it into the form of ice. You can see now this ice we had made from liquid. You can see. So that process, this process is known as freezing. So with the process of condensation and freezing, we can easily change this into one form to another. And now you can see the puddles of water. Have you seen? Okay, so we can easily convert one form of the you can say state of matter from one form to another. Good morning everyone. Now we are going to prepare lemonade for you. Are you ready? These summer days are there, and now we are going to prepare a lemonade for you. Are you ready? So for this we need a glass of water. After that we need a pinch of salt and sugar, and after that we need a lemon cut into 2 pieces, and we need some ice cubes. So are you ready? Okay, so now we are going to prepare lemonade. For this, first of all, we will take a glass of water, and after that we will add a pinch of salt and small amount, a half tablespoon or full tablespoon according to your taste, sugar. After that we will stir it well. Okay, and when the sugar and salt dissolve in water, after that we will add small amount of some drops of, yes, lemon juice. Yes, now we are going to add lemon juice, and again stir it well, and at last we are going to add, yes, ice cube into it. So do you see, that is the lemonade is prepared for you. So can you see, this is the lemonade, lemon juice, and it's very tasty. We can drink it into the summer. So this lemonade, this lemon juice is a solution. Yes, it is a solution of water. It is a solution of sugar and salt. It is a solution of lemon juice. So when we will mix 2 or more than 2 substances, that is a solution. For example, when you mama prepare shake for you, then in the milk there are the mangoes, sugar, dry fruits are there. So this is a solution. So today we will discuss about solution. So solution means when 2 or more than 2 objects are mixed together, and in which mainly one substance is liquid. For example, this is a glass of water. This is a glass of water. Okay, so this is water. Now we are going to add a small amount of sugar into it. So that is the solution of sugar and water. And do you know the solid part of a solution? The solid part of a solution, it is normally known as solute, or you can say solute, which is present in small amount. So what do you think in this lemonade, which is our solute? Yes, you are right. Your sugar and salt. Sugar and salt is a solute. And can you tell me with name of the solvent? The solvent is the liquid part. And what is the liquid in this lemonade? Yes, the water. So here the water is the solvent. Your sugar is the solute and water is a solvent. And solution. Now we will get the sweet water now. So this sweet water is a solution, or you can say this lemonade is a solution. So in this way we can easily make the solution, and this solution generally you are making at your home. So can you tell me if there is a you can say mango shake. So in mango shake, which is the solution? What is the name of the solution? Yes, mango shake. Can you tell me the solvent? Which is the solvent in mango shake? Yes, milk. In mango shake, milk is the solvent. And what is the solute? Your mango and sugar is the solute. Do you think water, gases are also dissolved in water? What do you think? Yes, gases are also dissolved in water. Your you can say cold drinks are there, 80 drinks are there. These have the carbon dioxide gas dissolved in it. Had you listened about aquatic plants and animals? Yes, aquatic plants and animals are those organisms which lives in water. Okay, so if they live in water, how do they get their you can say gas for the respiration, oxygen for the respiration? From the water. Means gases are also dissolved in water. And that is the proof that because aquatic organisms survive.